We can compare the South Korean arrest to Mao's purges in the 1950s. Identical tactics. The current ruling party in South Korea just arrested Jin-sook, the chairperson of the Broadcasting and Communications Commission. They claim it's lawful, but critics call it a targeted purge of right-wing figures. Reports show systematic removal of conservatives, including religious leaders, opposed to communism. Even an 82-year-old religious figure known as Mother of Peace faces persecution. This isn't isolated. It's part of a broader push toward leftist control. In historical context, we've seen this exact playbook before. In China, starting in 1949, Mao Zedong established the People's Republic and immediately began purging opposition through the anti-rightist campaign in 1957. Intellectuals, media figures, and religious leaders were labeled rightists and arrested without due process. In the Soviet Union, under Stalin, from 1936 to 1938, the Great Purge targeted party members, military leaders, and clergy who challenged communist ideology. Over 700,000 were executed or imprisoned. In Cuba, Fidel Castro in 1959 seized power and by 1961 was arresting bishops and closing churches under the guise of state security. The pattern is clear. New regimes or shifting powers use legal arrests to eliminate dissent and consolidate control. Here's a strategic analysis. The mechanism starts with framing opponents as threats to national security or public order. In South Korea, the ruling party, influenced by pro-China elements, declares emergencies or uses vague laws to detain figures like Jin-sook. Who benefits? Leftist factions aligned with the Chinese Communist Party, who fear strong conservative voices promoting freedom and truth. This weakens opposition, controls media narratives, and paves the way for ideological alignment with authoritarian models. The documented progression: target media and comms leaders to silence broadcasts, extend religious figures to erode moral resistance, integrate economic controls to enforce compliance. Mao's model took just a few years to capture institutions. South Korea's trajectory looks even faster than Mao's. Connecting the pattern: this isn't just a Korean issue. It's a part of a global communist tactics spreading through influence operations. While the media focuses on surface level politics, the real story is China's soft power push in Asia, using proxies to suppress anti-communist voices. In America, we've seen early signs with censorship of conservative media. The same playbook testing waters right now. Where this leads: based on history, in every case from Stalin's purges to Mao's campaign, it escalated to full authoritarian control. Dissent vanished, religious freedom evaporated, and economy stagnated under state dominance. China's current system, with social credit scores tracking citizens, started with similar arrests in 1950s. Expansion of national security laws to include more dissenters, increased coordination with Chinese interests, and suppression of religious groups. Those signal the shift to consolidate power.